Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Georgia and today I'm going to be watching season 3 episode 2 of Love Victor. Last episode was a really strong opener. We found out who Victor chose and he chose Benji, so I'm happy with that. All the couples this season I'm really happy with, like everyone is with the person that I wanted them to be with, but we'll see how that lasts throughout the season. We also found out that Benji has never truly been sober. He's been relapsing like constantly, having a drink every now and then, and I feel like that kind of puts some of his past actions into perspective, especially when he shouted at Victor's mum. Obviously addiction is hard and he's been struggling with it more than we knew of. And I mean, to be fair, we never really got anything from Benji's point of view. So I feel like that's a really interesting dimension to his character, and I'm happy that he's going to rehab so that he can work on his problems. And I think he's being really mature with regards to wanting to do it by himself rather than with Victor by his side. You know, I know they've only just got back together, but this 3 weeks apart could be good for the both of them. Lake and Lucy are together as well now. I'm so happy about that. I love that Lake didn't dawdle about it. Like, she had that moment of hesitation when they nearly kissed that night, but it literally took her one night to mull over it, and then she was like, right, okay, I guess I like this girl, I'm going for it. And I rate that from her. Mia went to visit her mum and she asked her to move to Creekwood, but her mum said that she's got a art gallery thing lined up in Prague and maybe in a few months she can. I just hope at least one of her parents chooses her for once. She hugged her dad at the end and he said, we'll sort this out, we'll figure it out, it'll be okay. Bruh, you know how to figure it out, you just have to say no to Stanford. And Pilar wants to keep her relationship with Felix a secret. So each couple has some sort of conflict set up from the last episode, but I like that they're not conflicts that are ridiculous and could be sorted with one easy conversation. They're actual problems that need to be worked through, so I feel like there's going to be some really interesting storylines this season. If you want to watch my uncut reactions to Love Victor, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoy, and let's get into episode 2. Oh my god, not a Christmas episode in June.
Hey Raheem, you haven't written back to any of my messages, so I figured, what's the harm in one more? Been spending a lot of quality time with Pilar and Felix. Hey guys!
Cock blocking them, you mean?
I'll let you guys get to it.
Oh, he's got no one to hang out with.
Have fun. I'm gonna sing later.
You kids.
I know what happened between us was weird, but I feel like it's nothing that can't be hashed out over that gross green tea ice cream you like. Okay, well, I hope you're back.
Victor's making the effort.
See you at school next week.
And also I'm happy because this means Benji will still be in it because there's a time jump.
Also, no morning pastries can relax you, so be calm.
Hold up, what are you waiting for?
Can we talk about Andrew's development? I hated him so much as either one.
My dad is going to dinner with the exiting president of Stanford this weekend to ask him if he'd be willing to stay on another year so that I could finish out school here.
Oh my god.
Mia wants to throw a party.
I'm sorry, did Mia Brooks just say she wants to throw a party?
Are you feeling all that big?
A stoplight party?
I just want to stop stressing about what's next.
Wow. Okay, why do you look so beautiful?
I'm just picking up my outfit for my first PFLAG meeting.
Yay!
But that's not till Friday. PFLAG is just a bunch of parents going through the same thing we are.
I'm so glad she's going.
Actually, I think I do.
Nobody's gonna judge. I promise.
Is that lady that he was seeing gonna still be there though? That could be awkward. Oh.
Hey.
Hi, Raheem.
Hey. Hi.
Oh.
Oh god. And here's Lake. Oh, my
Oh
gosh,
yay,
this is
group
too early for
reunion.
this awkwardness.
What up, fam? Can I pull off, fam?
No.
Let you know I am seeing someone Pilar, actually.
Oh.
That's so great and so geographically desirable as well.
Yeah. I only date guys in my building.
Oh, this is awkward AF.
Who's the lucky guy?
It's Lucy. I'm dating Lucy.
Oh, that is so great. That is so great. Yeah, I'm so happy for you. I mean, I'm happy for us.
He nails the awkwardness so much.
Friday, you all will be there?
Great.
Great.
Raheem is so much
One
more
word,
awkward
so
than I
many
thought he would be. I thought he would just scoot past it, but he looks so pissed off.
I know, it's a lot to get your head around, Lake and Lucy, but That's all this is, right?
Yes, yes.
Please,
100%.
Felix.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Sorry.
Don't tell me Lake and Felix end up being endgame, please. It's probably just a sense of unfinished business, though.
Are you guys okay?
We're better than okay, man. Are you guys on something right now?
How could you tell?
I feel so happy. Nothing can bring me down.
Yes, maybe
please.
a little. Stand up. Share your stories. Anyone?
Hi,
Oh,
I'm Teresa.
she was brave, though. Willing to do it.
It took me 30 seconds to get off that couch. 30 long seconds before I wrapped him in my arms and said, I just want him to be happy.
Well, it took you 30 seconds to get over it.
She's probably not religious like you, so maybe that's why it was easier for her.
I was nervous because my parents are religious, but they immediately put their beliefs aside to be there for me.
I know Lake likes me. It's just she clearly has some unresolved Felix baggage.
So
It's unresolved.
what do we do?
Men should hug like this more often.
Yeah,
True.
I fully support that.
People in general.
You should wingman for him. Help him seal the deal.
No!
Great idea.
No! No! Oh god, no.
What's going on?
Ah.
Hey, I'm Ryder.
What the hell?
Raheem, he's smart, he's hot.
He's
and
pissed off
he can
enough.
make-
This isn't gonna help.
I'm sure he's all of those things. Did I think that you were hitting on me when you told me your girlfriend likes my jacket? No, I did not.
Oh dear lord. It is a very nice jacket.
I'm gonna make this as painfully clear as possible. Leave me alone. And she's in rehab?
Oh.
Shit, why did I say that? Probably because you're high right now.
At least Raheem already knew about his drinking.
I went back home and I waited for you. All night, I stared out the window waiting for you like a fool. You decided to just brush it all aside by sending me jokey texts and life updates.
Oh.
I thought that we had a connection.
I thought he had apologized in one of those
Crazy for that.
texts.
If you can't see how hurtful that is, then we weren't very good friends to begin with.
Months of me judging him, of me not accepting him for who he is. We had an unbreakable bond, and I broke it.
At least you're honest and you're fine now.
I'm Isabel. So nice to meet you.
I really respect the honesty though.
You guys need to go somewhere private where you can talk about whatever's going on between you two.
Felix is literally cringing.
Honestly, I was way more confident about it 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm having so much fun. I'm also so sad.
Oh.
I am so scared. Waiting for your dad to tell us about you moving. It's killing me. I feel like you and I are different. I think we are bigger than that.
You'll make it work either way then.
I'm just trying to live in the moment.
Communication is key.
Why are you struggling with this?
The night of the wedding, you just left me on that dance floor. It feels like the most important chapter of my life had no real ending.
Like, you will always be my first love. And even though I don't think we're meant to be together, I'm glad we have been.
I'm glad we happened to.
I'm loving all these conversations we have going on this season.
Goodbye, Felix.
Bye, Lake.
Bye, Flake.
What were we thinking, sending two exes into a bedroom for some private time?
It shows how much
The
trust you
dumbest
have in
people
them.
in the history of high school.
We needed that.
We know. You're lucky to have us.
There was something between us, and it was real. I felt it too. I just thought if I acted like everything was okay, that it would be.
You can't even ask someone to be friends without a big show up at his house at night gesture, can you?
You love it though.
Ryder was pretty hot for a straight boy, right?
Oh my god, he's so hot.
This is the gay friendship I wanted.
Victor's already forgiven you.
He may have forgiven me, Armando, but I am nowhere near ready to forgive myself.
I'm so proud of her development too. The show has had such good development for some people. I forget that sometimes. He doesn't look happy.
He said no.
Sorry, sweetheart. All right, I tried. I really did.
You have done so much for me over the years. But you've also had to be away a lot too. So let me stay here. Let me stay here and
He's been
finish
absent
high
her whole
school,
life.
And sometimes we'll see each other.
I'll talk to Lake's parents, and if they say it's okay, then they could, They're crying. Yeah, I know this party was your fault.
Aww.
Victor, it went well, but I still have a lot of work to do. I'm supposed to avoid any emotional triggers right now, and that includes you. We need to break up. We can't be talking, or we can't be hanging out. We just have to steer clear of each other. It's about what I need.
Yeah. I think that regardless of what happens here, Victor should not regret his choice, because he acted on his feelings. He went for the person that he knew he loved. And while it's not working out like he'd hoped, I think this definitely is better in the long run, because if they got back together, they would probably just end up as they did before, and their relationship wouldn't truly work if Benji wasn't sober. He'd always be hiding something. That's why it's so understandable that Benji wants to take a break and work on himself, because he doesn't want things to end up like they did before. Like, they ended up so shitty last season, and that's why, like, I can see why a lot of people don't ship them anymore, because of how bad it got on both of their sides. Though, like, I am a Benji defender in the sense that I think Victor did stuff wrong too. People seem to like not get that, and that is part of the addiction process as well. Like, they are staying quite realistic with it, so I'm happy about that. Mia and Andrew, like, I am so surprised at how much I like them, because I'd say season 1 I didn't really like Andrew, and then they got together at the end and it was just like meh. Season 2 they were just like the perfect couple, so they were kind of boring. But this season, like, we're getting a lot more emotional depth to them, I think, especially with Andrew so far. Like, Mia, I've always felt like we've got a lot of her emotions, but Andrew's always just been like the cool guy who just loves Mia, and that's it. See how emotional he actually gets is actually really cute. He loves her so much, and he's loved her for so long, and like, oh, he was so scared of losing her. It's so cute when you see like the cool guy who can't do any wrong, like, breaking down because he loves someone so much. I love that. And Mia is staying in Creekwood. Praise the Lord. Her dad, Pilar and Lucy setting up that talk between Felix and Lake, I think, was very necessary, because they were so awkward around each other. The actor that plays Felix, I forget his name, he always has done so good at portraying that nerdy, cute, awkward guy. Like, Felix's rambling in that awkward situation was so on point. Like, it didn't feel forced at all. It just felt like such a naturally awkward conversation. And him in general, he feels like a naturally awkward person. I love it. This season is doing so well on growth and communication. Like, I feel like that's something that the previous seasons lacked. So far this season, it's so satisfying seeing the characters just have conversations. And I know that that's not interesting to everyone, but I feel like at least it's not annoying, because it's annoying when the characters do stupid things and things can be fixed so easily with the conversation. Like, Felix and Lake being awkward with each other could have been dragged out the whole season, and then they had one conversation in the final episode to get over it. But they did it in episode 2. Like, this season is shorter as well, so that's probably why things are progressing faster, but I'm enjoying that. I will take the 2 less episodes if it means the characters are actually, you know, not having silly arguments. And I'm also very proud of Isabel for her PFLAG meeting. Like, yeah, that Helen mom is great, but you know what? Isabel had such a journey, and she was frustrating to watch, yes, but it was deeply conditioned in her to believe that being gay is not okay. So the fact that she can, like, attend these meetings now and she was so honest about it, I think that's so brave. And I'm glad that Victor and Raheem have made up. Raheem, surprisingly, he was more hurt by it than I thought. And I thought he'd be emotionally hurt by it, but I thought he would just, like, you know, pretend that nothing happened, a bit like Victor did. But I'm glad they showed that he does have feelings. Like, people aren't happy all the time. Even though Raheem is, like, the cheery, cheeky chappy, the happy-go-lucky guy, he does have feelings too, and he was pissed off at Victor, so I'm glad that he voiced that to him eventually. They've become the best friend duo that I wanted, but I hope it doesn't start turning romantic again, because Benji's broken up with Victor, but we'll see. I just want them to be friends and, you know, be happy in separate relationships, and they can talk about their woes with each other. Like, I just need the friendship. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching my reaction to episode 2 of season 3 of Love, Victor. If you want to watch my uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for episode 3. Bye!